Yeah. Okay, President T, Alia Loren, Radar. Into this, out to that. Yeah. I said. Still manning Meridian, word on road, I'm a reptilian. Now fam, too busy making a million. Don't be surprised if you see Mason signs. No, I ain't talking cold. When I say digging up mines, part of the greatest collective, what should I say? I'm too selective, what should I spray? They're at home, never gonna bring it away. Now man wanna talk like Snoop, but it's funny how he's never had a day like Dre. If MCs were dogs, I'll be a stray. But I don't mean they won't be from a breed of Prez transmits. I don't wanna see these man get out of the pram. You was the point. Out of the Grime, so much cash, can't put me in the slam. I was in Manny, but I weren't taking the tram. Prez, heard you moving boxes, they better know that I am. Know that I will, know that I can. I'll bring the fire, and I ain't talking Sam. Never had a clue, but I don't mean I was part of a clan. Said I was smoking behind the wheel. We're only part of my band, two of my fans. Please don't think, back into my face is when I began. Take off me, nah, must be a dream. Give cats the food, must be a fee. I said there's not an MC that could get to my level of stripes. I was like, almost the level of snipes. BM Mercedes, yeah, I got types. I got an African friend who said, yeah, I got swipes. What's he gonna get? Pair of Nikes. I don't wanna send for the strally. Now I bought off a pair of dikes. When trouble ignites, I know man that are scared of heights. Now skip to the side and lock off your lights. Locally, danger returns. Presidency excites. Don't jump into the sea if you can't swim. If you're gonna pour me a glass, I beg you please. Fill it up to the brim. Just got back from war, but I don't mean that I was losing a limb. Trust, I was in Belfast. And so paranoid, you would have thought that I was smoking trees. So much fans want to get to my skin. You would have thought that I was covered in fleas, tea on the wing. I heard you covered in peas, but I don't mean I forget where I came from, N18. Give me a time, give me a date, wow. Yeah. President, Radar, get with it. I said, get to my grade. What do you call it? Grime, rap, trap. I'm in the trade. Get to my grade. Get to my grade. What do you call it? Grime, rap. I'm in the trade. These MCs can't get to my grade. What do you call it? Grime, rap, trap. I'm in the trade. Don't be afraid. I said don't be afraid. Won't see a gun or a blade. Anybody try to invade, I swear on my mums. Somebody will get weighed. And by the end of the day, somebody will get played. I ain't gonna call no maid. I was already made. I ain't gotta call no maid. I said I was already made. I ain't gotta talk or speak to the girls. I was already laid. You bring the pressure, I bring the force. Back into my face. Volume 1, of course. What type of bloodline mixtapes I endorse? I'm not an officer, but I enforce. We're so strong. We're called the Iron Force. Bring your whole crew. They will die in fours. Buying dying jaws, I'm on the strip, banging out hundreds of scores, that's kind of flimsy. I didn't grow up on Jason K, but when you hear President, you want to bring back Slimsy. Said that he plays in the Premier, but the word on road is that, said, if MCs were cars, I'll be a BM. I was like kickers in school, you was a DM. When all the shots went off, I saw the smoke, come from his TN. What was my postal code? Might be an N9, might be an N17, but it surely won't be an EN, again. You bring the pressure, I'll bring the force. Back into my face, volume 1 of course. What type of bloodline mixtapes I endorse? I'm not an officer but I enforce. Cause we're so strong, we're called the Iron Force. Bring your whole crew, they will die in force. I on the strip, buying dying jaws. I'm on the strip, banging out hundreds of scores. That's kind of flimsy. I didn't grow up on Jason K, but when you hear President, you want to bring back Slimsy. Said that he plays in the Premier, but the word on God, it's a game, but I never played on a pitch. Bad boy or a bitch, I was up north, rich. Said he was a mic man, must be a glitch. Man wanna say, I'm gonna come to your mums, come to my mums. Surely you will see a bag of guns. I don't wanna see feds when shit hits the fan. I mean, won't see heads when shots hit the fan. Trust me, there's not an MC that could get to my stage if it was UFC. Man wanna step in the cage, I wanna hear no story. If you can't step on my page, you wanna roll these streets, you might get into rage, you might get into rage. And I ain't talking kitten, I'm so repellent, now do you wonder why I've never been bitten? Overly big in the EU, not just Britain. Overly big when I see you, call me a fan, call me a mister. Radar, get back to that one. Nobody runs these streets. If anyone did, then I never knew. Back in Meridian, I had a crew. Everyone 6'2" and rolled with a Desi. I was like, somebody slow down, Prezi. I was like, nobody can. T on the wing, 24/7. Prez, I heard you big in heaven. I'm not surprised. Come on. Yeah. Live and direct, mental. 2016 is gonna be deadly. Yeah. Breaking it down. And it's President T. Yeah. Greatness. T on the wing, 24/7. Prez, I heard you big in heaven. I'm not surprised. I've been around since pre-97. Big in 3-4 countries. Nauru boy. I'm big in over 11. Big in Hammersmith, big in Bush. That's how my guy with an Afghan push. Big in Devon, it's big in Kent. Big in Stafford and Stoke-on-Trent. Big in Dublin, big in Derry. I don't want to dash man over the side of the ferry. If you do your research, you would learn. I'm the champion of this cult. I want to put in work, but I can't see a result. Nobody runs these streets. If anyone did, then I never knew. Back in Meridian, I had a crew. Everyone 6'2" and rolled with a Desi. They were like, somebody slow down, Prezi. I was like, nobody can. Sorry, nobody could. Draw for the guards and the spade and the plank hook. Then I went KFC. What did I order? Wing and the fries. Somebody tell these guys. I said, what did I order? Breast and the chips. So they got 9s. Funny how I can't see clips. And they got mines. They were like flies. I said, but I weren't doing up zips. You don't want to clash. I said, how can he clash? I was all over the show. I ain't talking a rash. It was all talking safe, talking a stash. You don't want to clash. It was all talking squash. I'm like the coke, you need to wash. I made Wicked Man tunes that excite the posh. What's it gonna be? Strap or a kosh? I was like, oh my, without the gosh. I said, I was like, oh my, without the days. I done grew these MCs without the praise. Sprayed these bars without the haze. You want to clash? Wanna know why? They help to lead without a graze. Somebody asks if I'm the strongest, little does he know. I've been around for the longest without the time. Been convicted without the crime. They want to talk all bling bling, but I saw him without the brain, without the mind. But I ain't really that way inclined. I put the work in without the grind. For a driving ban, but I left court without the fine. They were like, Prez, I saw you in an old school Rover. They were like, yeah, without the pine. You can knock Dan, H.O. Millie, without the 9. Wow. Stop all the talk. I said stop all the talk. Punch, 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 blaze, 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 knock man into a daze. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Stop all the talk. I said stop all the talk. Punch, 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 blaze, 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 knock man into a daze. Just come back from war without a graze. Over 1 million views, and I ain't talking plays. Just cool, calm. Turning soul, they better know. I ain't talking a farm, talk intelligent. I mean talk with charm. Please, don't start talking arms. You will see flash and stars. I said I don't want to see a tool make its way to your gums. Won't see a single sweat on my palms. Clearly, test Prez T, get clearly. Punch in the shoulder, clearly. Kick in the waist back, clearly. Test Prez T, get clearly. Okay. Don't jump into the sea if you can't swim. If you're gonna pour me a glass, I beg you please, fill it up to the brim. Just got back from war, but I don't mean that I was losing a limb. Trust, I was in Belfast moving keys and so paranoid, you would have thought that I was smoking trees. So much fans wanna get to my skin, you would have thought that I was covered in fleas. T on the wing. I heard you covered in peas, but I don't mean I forget where I came from. N18, give me a time, give me a date. Wow, okay. Levels, disgusting, and it's real. Yeah. Let's do this. Deadly. Jeez. I said, can you top that verse? I was in Manny with hypes, but I won't lick in no burst. Call me a scumbag, but I won't lick in no purse. First things first, if you want to fix your career, go against Prez. We'll only make it worse. Won't do you any favours. Shout out to Boss Man, long-term neighbours. Flow or flavours. If you did, I'll be like, call it engravers. Wow, couple man talking, won't ever say it out loud. Just came out of the womb, but I don't mean I'm proud. I brought the rain. I said I brought the rain. but it won't come from a cloud. Nah, best in Britain, all these tigers, but when it comes down to the crunch, all I see is a kitten. Colloquially, one of the words I've written. Geezer, listen to this. Do you call it a track? One more word out of him, and I'll call it a slap. Kick off your door. Okay, where I'm from, call it a tap. Kick off your door. But where I'm from, listen, I said, can't talk to me about school. I got results, yeah I'm a mic man, no obligation quotes. Yeah I'm a president, but I ain't looking no votes. From morning, I've been instant, and I ain't talking oats. Yeah I had thousands, but it ain't votes. Man wanna talk about losing the screws, but little does he know. I lost all of my bolts, last couple times, I was on bail, was for assaults. Don't ask me why, too busy counting notes. Too busy counting P's, but I don't mean that I weren't counting G's. UK grind to the max, degrees. Okay. Radar. Let's ease.
Sounds of the surf.
Side by side. Side by side. Side by side. Get off the lead. Side by side. Side by side. Side by side. Kill off Khalid. It's all gravy. Presidential stance. You would have thought I was part of the Navy, but little does he know, I was like top rank, they never knew that I was smoking dank. Please pull down the shank, I mean point blank. None of these MCs holding please, let alone using the bank. Prez, when you gonna stop talking like you run the streets? Sorry, old school Vectro without the seats. They wanna know if I'm carrying heat, yeah, if I'm in a bad one. Stranger returns complete, digital wave. I was the 6 foot deep, without the grave. I was the labour, without the slave. Well, don't mean. Yeah, yeah. I said. Yes. Going out to P. Larger. And it's real. Yeah. Side by side. Side by side. Get off, Khalid. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Prez, are you okay? Where is your bits? North of the Thames. Hungry monkeys, if he sprays bars or spits. I was like, too busy making hits. Nah, somebody tell me. Will it ever come to a close? They better know. I'll bring your forehead down to your nose. When it comes down to the grime, I beg you please. Leave it down to the pros. Everybody's scoring now. They better know that I ain't talking goals. Check out my last. And I ain't talking level of stripes. Check out my class. Do a little research. Check out my last. Kill off Khalid. Hit him with a blast. Yeah. Keeping it moving. Trust me. 2016. Yeah. Stranger returns out now. I didn't grow up on trigger and bass. I didn't grow up on trigger and bass. About trigger and bass, cause I didn't grow up on trigger and bass, but I know that. About trigger and bass, cause I didn't grow up on trigger and bass, but know that you man grew up on puffy and mace. Yeah. Yeah, Alia Loren, large. Trigger and bass. I didn't grow up on trigger and bass. Shout out trigger and bass. Yeah. You know, we're real. Wow. About trigger and bass, cause I didn't grow up on trigger and bass, but I know that you might grew up on puffy and mace. I'm just MC, I push keys and bass. I'm really watch no face. I'm banging that food right outside my base. Governor, can't keep up with the pace. I don't wanna hear about your one little Babylon chase, cause when it comes to Babylon, I bust case. Half these firearm talking guys ain't even got their own place. Ain't it a big disgrace? I ain't gonna watch your graze. I make big money ways, and I ain't gonna say I'm like the craze, but I will surely knock couple man into a daze. Okay. Yeah. Back into my face, I can't believe he has come back into my face. If I ever told you the case, you'll say president, right there, mat to his face. Little bit of beef, he wants to go put a mat to his face. And if I ever showed you his dump of his soul, I said, never had problems at my door, never had problems at my gates. What I'm doing in Britain, some of them asks, would you do it in the States? I don't really know. With my record, that's maybe or not. All I ever hear is rounds. They were like, Prez, are you shot? Maybe I'm wounded with a little intent. Fill him up with lead and copper, and I ain't talking the ones that are bent. Trust T on the wing. When I say 100%, Wailing Strange Ways, that's where I went. Sorry, that's not what I meant.
Sounds of the surf.
If you don't know, I'm king of grime. You've made a mistake, can't ask Prez for a slice. I heard you're baking a cake, so old school, wow. I'm talking Jake with a snake, I was the protein without the shake. This ain't Meek or Drake. I was like, are you awake? Of course I am, but I don't mean that I won't go back to sleep in a sec. None of these grime MCs are holding the tech. I heard you holding the check, wanna know why? I was the distance without the check. Oh, you know, draw for the, I said, never had problems at my door, never had problems at my gates. I don't wanna turn England into the States. Never had problems at my door, never had problem at my gates. Trust me, one more word, I'll start raising the rates. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Larger. As we break them. Come on. This MC ain't wise. I wouldn't let him escape with one of those lies. Hey Rudy, I ain't none of those guys, and I only MC with one of those guys. I turn an EJ MC into a guy that cries. I can't promote one of those lies. Me and these MC guys ain't size. And you'll run up the mat till someone dies. I wanna send some music guy to the skies, cause they all know it's me. I can't fully disguise, it'll take about 6 months or so for an MC to realise he ain't never been clever, this MC ain't wise. If MCs were cars, I'll be a BM. I was like kickers in school, you was a DM. When all the shots went off, I saw the smoke come from his TN. What was my postal code? Might be an N9, might be an N17, but it surely won't be an EN. Again, MCs were cars, I'll be a BM. I was like kickers in school, you was a DM. When all the shots went off, I saw the smoke come from his TN. What was my postal code? Wow. Yeah. Again. Nobody runs these streets, if anyone did then I never knew. Back in Meridian I had a crew, everyone 6 foot tall and rolled with a Desi. They were like, somebody slow down Prezi. I was like, nobody can, sorry, nobody could. Draw for the garden, spades and the plank off. Then I went KFC, what did I order? Wing and the fries. Somebody tell these guys. I said, what did I order? Breast and the chips. So they got 9s. Funny how I can't see clips. When I got mines, they were like flies. I said, but I weren't doing up zips. And I ain't talking kitten, I'm so repellent. Now do you wonder why I've never been bitten? Overly big in the EU, not just Britain. Overly big when I see you, call me a fan. Okay. Yeah. Can you top that verse? I was in Manny with hypes, but I weren't looking no verse. Call me a scumbag, but I weren't licking no verse. First things first, if you want to fix your career, go against Prez. We'll only make it worse, won't do you any favours. Shout out to boss man, long-term neighbours. Can't come close to my flow or flavours. If you did, I'll be like, call the engravers, wow. Couple man talking loud, won't ever say it out loud. Just came out of the womb, little does he know. But I don't mean I'm proud. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll. I said, best in Britain, all these tigers, but when it comes down to the crunch, all I see is a kitten. Kill off Philly, one of the words I've written. Geezer, listen to this. Do you call it a track? One more word out of him, and I'll call it a slap. Kick off your door, but where I'm from, man, we'll call it a tap. I suggest you call it a rap. Said every time I hear those bars, it's like I'm gonna collapse. If you don't know which window's mine, look for the one with the cracks. I said look for the one with the cracks. Kill off Philly. Yeah. Last one, President T, the greatest to ever touch down. Mixtape out now. Don't forget. Yeah. Last one. Alia Loren, large. Okay, let's roll. I said, this little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. Talk about the big bad rave he torn, but little does he know, I was sprayed way before he's born. Bet he wished that he was never born, cause I don't beat my horn. Dead. This little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. Talk about the big bad rave he torn, but little does he know, I was sprayed way before he's born. Bet he wished that he's never born, cause I don't beat my horn. I said, listen, if you don't know, I'm king of grime. You've made a mistake, can't ask Prez for a slice. I heard you're baking a cake, so old school, wow. I'm talking Jake with a snake, I was the protein without the shake. This ain't Meek or Jake. I was like, are you awake? Of course I am, but I don't mean that I won't go back to sleep in a sec. None of these grime MCs are holding the tech. Prez, I heard you holding the check. Wanna know why? I was the distance without the trek. Are you known? Draw for the, I said, this little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. Talk about the big bad rave he torn, but little does he know, I was sprayed way before he's born. Bet, okay. This little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. This little you, I tried to warn. Talk about the big bad rave he torn, but little does he know, I was sprayed way before he's born. Bet he wished that he's never born, cause I don't beat my horn. Okay. Yeah, larger. Big shout out to all the radar, massive. Big thanks to Alia Loren, large.
Radar Radio.
Hey, listen, man. It's deeper than bars, it's deeper than rap, it's deeper than MCing.